Well, hello and welcome back to the TAO Manifesting Tarot. This is the Sunday version, the weekend version, where we do the TAO Trifecta. We take a look at three very important, in fact, key energies that surround you. The energy of health, wealth, and happiness. And we take a look at the week ahead. May go a little bit beyond the week ahead, but for the next week, these are energies that you can focus on in helping your manifestation. And to help you further in your manifestation, this is an audio version. So all you're going to see on your screen are the 6 cards laid out here for the TAO Trifecta. And the rest is up to me. It's my responsibility to knit all the parts and pieces together to tell you a good story so that we can activate your imagination. You are not being distracted by things moving on a screen. Doing that for a period of time, watching a movie, watching anything on a screen for a period of time, it weakens your imagination. I want to strengthen it. I want to make it stronger. I want to make it better so that you can manifest excellent things in your life. And this is how we do it with the audio version of the program TAO Manifesting Tarot. But tonight it's the special version, the TAO Trifecta, for the energies of the week ahead. So, starting from the left, moving to the right, we have health, wealth, and happiness. Okay? 3 very important things in everybody's life. And we begin on the left with the Oracle card, All That Glitters. Talking about your health, right? Your health. Now, it just doesn't necessarily mean your physical health, although very often it does. But your physical health is very much connected to your emotional health, your spiritual health. And so we kind of tie all those things together. And so we see in terms of health for the week ahead, at least, all that glitters. Okay, what does that mean? Well, if we're dealing with just physical health, you get down to the basics. That's where your real healing takes place. And it's true for everything in life, too, because we are distracted. Everybody's selling us something all the time. It doesn't make and here's the latest, and here's the greatest. Oh, do this, do that. Oh, man, it's going to be. Go back to the basics. Build a strong immune system. Eat whole, natural, organic foods. Do what nature was intended to do. Heal you. And in so doing, not only will you heal your physical self, but you'll also make vast improvements on your mental and spiritual health. They all work together. You ready? So in other words, this is telling me that the week ahead in regard to your health, step back. Take a look at the stuff that has been sold to you in regards to your health and wellness. Go back to nature. Go back to the basics. In fact, the card up above All That Glitters is the support card. It's in the vice versa, and it's the Star card. Star card is, in many regards, the ultimate in healing. Star stands for hope, for guidance, for inspiration, for relief. The Star card, very important. She is connected to the world around her, both in terms of water, land, air, and the universe opening up above her head with that star. That's what I meant by going back to the basics. People are selling you pills and potions and this kind of diet and that kind of diet, all of it so that they make money. But over time, your best bet in regard to your health, mental, physical, spiritual, go back to the basics. Go back to nature, just like this Star card is. She is kneeling at a body of water. She's got the universe behind her. She's got, it looks like a goose, I think, or something like that. I mean, it's all nature. It's all natural. That's what she's gone back to. That's what you should give some consideration to this week as well. Next card over, center card, it's mending. 2 fairies putting together some sort of a creative type situation. They're working together. They're building together. And when we're talking about at this point your money, health, wealth, and happiness, health, wealth, we're focused on wealth, mending. What is it in your wealth picture that you have to mend? There is something there that you have been missing. Something that's gone awry, largely because of the fact you've paid attention to the things that you've been told all your life that are important. And that you are finding out, especially in the last 3 years, you're getting a pretty good idea what's important and what's not important. And so you're looking for justice, the card right above mending. You're looking for justice, fairness, truth, balance. That's why I was saying earlier about the star card and all that glitters in your health. If you pay attention to the noise around you, the noise that is meant to manipulate you, the noise that is meant to keep you poor in mind, body, spirit, you're not going to go anywhere because you're playing their game. And that's exactly what the Justice card is all about and the mending is all about. For you to have mending in your life, not only in terms of your wealth, but across the board, you need truth and fairness. As you see, or you may not be able to see, I think you can, this gal, this Justice card, she is blindfolded. She's holding up in her right hand a sword, which is information, truth, and then she has the scales in her left hand raised up. This is precisely what you're looking for in your life. Truth. So I can now figure out a way to balance my life. And the wealth is not just money. It is what you value. And that's really what we're dealing with right now. What do you value? What's important to you? And like the card of justice, you need to be blind to the distractions. Because that's all that stuff is meant. Every time you view something on your phone, you view something on your computer, you view something on your television screen, somebody's selling you something so they make money that they get to control you. You're giving up all of your power. Your wealth is ultimately keeping your power. It doesn't mean you can do anything you want, anytime you want, any way you want. It doesn't mean that. It means you have a balance. You have justice in your life within yourself. You know what's important, you know what's valuable to you, and you're staying true to your sense of values. Final card on the right is yin. So this is not active energy, but this is not just simply sitting on the sidelines watching the game go on and you're a spectator. No. Remember, we're talking about manifesting. You can't do that. I know there are a lot of people out there that go, well, I'm just going to let the divine guide me. Well, there is an element of guidance and there is an element of fate in life. There's no question about it. But to sit back as a spectator is not living your life. You're not participating. You're not plugged in. You're a coward. Of course, you've been conditioned that way. It's not your fault. So the yin energy is active observation. It doesn't mean that you have to be doing a lot physically, but it means you have to be tuned in. This is active. This is not passive. Yin energy. And the card above, the yin card, might tend to fool you a little bit. It is the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, it tells you that this is recuperation, recovery, retreat, solitude. This may be what you have to do in a way. That is to say that you need to step back. And again, we were talking about the distractions earlier for your health and your wealth. Same thing here for your happiness. Walk away. Close yourself off from all the distractions because that's all they are. You can get a brand new car. You can get a brand new pair of shoes. You can get a new job. You can get more money, whatever. It's not going to make a difference. It's what happens inside of you, always. What happens inside of you. And so when we see the Four of Swords, it means that you have to walk away from what you have been doing for happiness. Again, it goes back to a sense of values, goes back to a sense of purpose, goes back to a sense of you, knowing and appreciating you. You need time to rethink, revision, revise your thinking for happiness, because up to this point you are letting them do your thinking for you and you're unhappy with the results. So what the hell you keep doing it for? So when we take a look at the week ahead for health, wealth, and happiness, health, don't buy the picture. Don't buy the sales pitch. All that glitters, it's not. Go back to nature. Go back to the real growth. Bare bones, the less you have, the more you have kind of a situation in regards of your life philosophy, your health philosophy. We move over to the wealth part of it. You can fix your value system. Go for justice. Go for truth. Go for balance. And finally, when it comes to your happiness, step back, away from the distractions. Don't pay attention to the stuff they're selling you, because it really doesn't make a difference. It doesn't improve anything in your life in any way. In fact, it actually can make things worse. What you need to do is trust yourself. What you need to do is believe in yourself. What you need, a good set of solid values. Go back to the very, very basics. Depend on nature. Depend on the natural world around you, not the artificial world that they've built up and made you think, oh, this is so good. It isn't. And all you have to do is pull off the veneer a little bit, and you see what kind of a mess it is. In fact, very often, last 3 years have pulled off the veneer for you anyway. You see what life is like. Go back to the basics. It empowers you. It depowers them. That's what you want for your health, wealth, and happiness. Back to the basics. Back to you. Trust. Believe. Know. So that's the TAO Trifecta for today. We'll go back to the TAO Manifesting Tarot usual format tomorrow. Between now and then, or maybe between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do tarot together. Peace and blessings.